We're new at 6:45 this morning. You know, every night while you are sleeping, thousands of packages come into Ohio through Customs and Border Protection. And while stopping drugs and weapons are top priorities for the Port of Cincinnati, just across the Ohio River, we uncovered a new emerging threat: biological hazards.
If you flip this up, it's not easy to see. That is not something you want to handle, right?
The question is, what is that? Sharon Bishop is a biological threat operations specialist for the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, or CBP.
This is actually samples from birds and chickens over in South Africa. They're sending in lung and spleen samples to be tested.
Bishop says this package was denied entry for failing to have proper identification, not to mention the obvious health concerns. But every day, Bishop says her job is stopping biohazards from getting past this ventilated room, even if the sender didn't have malicious intent.
So these are catheters, and they've been used. They said there was a problem with it once it was in the patient. So I don't know if that patient has developed a disease. I don't know if these are cleaned. I don't really know.
CBP officials say these threats come in all forms: liquids, blood, even food. How do you spot what's legit and what's not?
Well, let me show you.
Barbara Hassan is a CBP agricultural specialist. She showed us a new shipment of rice paper, but hidden inside.
Let me get it out. Bird's nest. This is dried bird saliva. These are prohibited because of the avian flu.
Why do you enjoy your job?
Well, it's never the same.
Hassan says she also gets satisfaction knowing her work helps protect the country's food supply from potential outbreaks, not to mention foreign insects.
And it came out of the cargo hold on an airplane.
It was just alive, like inside.
They were just flying around.
They were flying around the cargo. Hassan says her team eventually identified this as a Dobson fly, which is thankfully harmless to humans, but somehow hitched a ride on one of those illegal shipments. And my friends, that is just the tip of the iceberg of what gets discovered every night at the Port of Cincinnati. So tonight at 6, you'll see the drugs, the weapons, parts, and even the counterfeit goods that are all fueling crime in Central Ohio, and how these gatekeepers really work around the clock to keep you safe.